I can't describe like how mad I became and how amazing this character has built. Hello guys, this is Daniel and today I'm gonna talk about top 15 manga villains or anime villains. So I'm gonna see who's the best or worst villain of all time, and we're gonna rank them up based on how they like affect on the story, what bad things they've done, or how they affected, like when I see them, how they affected me, my feelings toward them, and the characterism of the villain. That means they have to be bad, or like they have to be super sneaky or super charismatic or super strong, or they have to be like worthy of the antagonist for the protagonist of the story. So stick with me till the end of video to see who is the worst villain or the best villain and who else is on the list. So let's go. Okay, number 15, Askeladd. You know, I don't believe Askeladd is a bad person or like a villain, but because of all the ratings and all the people that like categorize him as a villain, I'm gonna put him in the list. So he's the number 15. I know he's cheated and break some promises. He maybe killed lots of people and like stole and did horrible things, but I don't see him as a villain. But this was number 15. Number 14 is Madara. Madara is not particularly villain, like I can accept that. I know he's done bad thing. He's super overpowered and it's like a god. He shakes me when I see him fight with like a nation. So in that aspect I can see him as a villain. I know he could have stopped the war between two factions, and also he killed lots of people and like attacked lots of time on Konoha, but still he's not villain. But he's a super strong person who is not on a like protagonist team, and we count him as a villain because he's a god. So yeah. Number 13 is Hisoka. You know why I'm saying he's villain and he's ranked 13? Because he's done such horrible things. Like beside his appearance, like we know who's it ripoff like Joker, but he has a like complex character and he's after kids and he like show them something that you're not supposed to do. I know we have to like put him on the list just for that. But he killed people not for like fun or anything, but because he was bored and he has a like amazing character for a villain. Number 12 is Danzo. You know, I hate Danzo. Like he's super pathetic because he wants to like do the good thing. He runs a lot of operation in the shadow and like he thinks he's doing everything for a good deed, but we know that he's not. He's a bad person, and because of him, dear Itachi had to go through that shit and massacre all of his family, and it was, yeah, super bad. And because of him, lots of people died, and he like collected lots of eyeballs, and he's a pathetic person, and he died as such. Number 11 is Sakuna. You know Sakuna, of course. He's now he's the biggest curse and the most powerful one. He's super strong, he acts like a king, he is a king, and he doesn't shy away to destroy a whole city to give the main protagonist a trauma. So we can see how bad he is, but he has a strong character, and you can see how strong he is and how villainy he acts. Number 10 is no one other than the person who was nominated in the Crunchyroll Anime Award of 2022. You can guess who is it? Eren Yeager. Yeah, it's not. Let's not be that cringy. Yeah. But the thing is, I see him as a protagonist, despite like he destroyed most of the population of Earth, but because of like some injustice that killed his whole family. Yeah, it's like that, and he has such a great and amazing character. I know he throws some tantrum and like he became cooler when he acted like a bad guy, and he became super cool. I can't deny that. He became amazing and I can see where he's from, like where the mentality and the his personality comes from. But yeah, it's number 10. A spoiler alert. I'm gonna spoil a little bit. I try to do it as little as possible, but it's gonna be like spoilers. So anime watchers, you should watch out for this. I don't know how you're gonna I'm gonna talk about it, because some of these characters we think they are good characters but they're not. So be careful, and manga readers, you should know better than me. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, number 9 is the snake himself, Aizen Sasuke. He is a lying, cheating who is he lied, he betrayed, he killed, he doesn't give a about anything, and he's super amazing, super handsome, and he doesn't shy away to do anything he wants just to get to the point he wants. You know, he even lied that he needs glasses to see. Because of that, he's in our number 9. Number 8 is Makima. You know, lots of fans, a spoiler alert, lots of fans are willing to pay to just dive between the thighs of Makima. I know what you're thinking about. She's amazing. She is the pure incarnated devil, and because of all she's done and she's gonna do in the next episodes in anime, she's on our list and she's number 8. So that's for the fan service. Okay, number 7 is Dio Brando. You can't I don't think you haven't heard his name, even though if you haven't watched JoJo or read JoJo. So Dio is an amazing king of the villains. He has this looking over the stairs to his prey, and he acts very proudly, and he's a vampire who doesn't die and has an army of zombies and controls times, and I don't know what else is villain needs. But the charisma is super high, and they try to regenerate him and resurrect him, and he's one of the best villains. So number 7, Dio Brando. Okay, number 6 is the husband and father of the century. We have the best family man, Sho Tucker. Sho Tucker is from Full Alchemy. Who has read this series or watched its anime know what I'm talking about. I think he's the most hated in all of the anime and manga history. You have to watch it. I'm gonna spoil a little bit, because of he's doing some researches for government, and because he doesn't want his found to be caught or put away from some project, he will make a chimera. Or if you don't know what is chimera, you have to search it. It's talking animal, or a breed of human and animal together. And he does do that to his wife and a dog. And after a failed experience, because he doesn't want the government fund to cut, he will do his adorable daughter and her dog a chimera. So you know what I'm talking about. He's one of the most hated characters in my life, and anyone who has watched Full Metal Alchemy. So yeah, actually he would rank higher if I wanted to put more of my feeling in this area, but I'm not gonna do that. So number 5. Okay, number 5, Frieza. You know, he is the one of the best and grandfather of all the villains, because he's from Dragon Ball, and he made all the heroes in Dragon Ball to be amazing and surpass their level and grow, and he's amazing. He's elegant, he's super proud, he don't give a fuck about anything, and he nearly destroys all the planets or Earth planet. So he's one of the role model, and despite all the things that happens and repeats in Dragon Ball. He is one of the best villains of all the series and also Dragon Ball. Okay, the competition is getting a little bit steamy. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to know what's happening. Of course, you can see what's happening in a little bit forward in the video, but I suggest you do that, and leave in the comment what is your list, and like the video if you like the video, and share it with your friends. Okay, without further ado, let's go. Okay, number 4 is Miriam. Miriam is the ant in the Hunter x Hunter, like the king of the ants. You know, when he approached, I was trembling and all my hair was standing on my, I got this tingling feeling, you know what I'm talking about. He's super strong, he's the king, and he truly sees other people as subjects or objects. So, and he, you know what he did, and you know how he went, and you know what happened, and there. It's avoiding the spoilers. But he's one of the most amazing characters in design and in characters, and because of that he's number 4. Number 3 is Yagami Light himself. Oh, I can justify his actions, but this is the meaning of why power corrupts people. We can see he's an amazing student and with such a high IQ, but he gets corrupted because he wants to build his justice and the world that has the justice, and he becomes the justice, and he does lots of killing. He doesn't care about anything, and he's willing to kill all of his family because what he believes in. So he's number 3. Number 2 is Johann Liebert, if I'm pronouncing correct, from Monster, the monster himself. It's, you know, without any superpower, without any kind of magic or any zombie or being a vampire or anything like that, he is the true psychopath. Just from using his charisma, he makes people do some great that he destroys everything. And you know what I'm talking about if you've read Monster. And you can see how handsome he is, and he wants to erase his existence, and I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. You know what I'm talking about. And let's go to number 1. If you want to know who's number 1, I think you have an idea right now, but please subscribe to my channel and let's go for that. Friendship is such an amazing thing, and Griffith showed us that what is the meaning of best friend. I can't describe how mad I became and how amazing this character has built. I mean, if he was if he was in a movie, all the people would hate the real actor. That good it was. And he doesn't give a shit about anything. He just wants to go and reach the purpose. And you know what he done? He sacrificed all of his friends and the band who gathered over all these years, and the lover of his best friend in front of him, and you know what he did to become a devil. So number 1, king of all villains, and I think the worst of the worst or the best of the worst, or it doesn't matter, but it is Griffith, because of all the bad things he's done, and because of the characters, and because of the development that happens in him, and how he evolves to another creature. It's hands down the best villain of all the anime and manga world. So let me know if you have the same opinion as me, or if you have another list. Please let me know. Like the video, subscribe and share it. Thank you for watching this long, and have a good day. See you in the next video.